You've probably seen this face in many places. In churches, in garden shops, pubs, government buildings, even stained glass in churches. This is the Green Man, and he is quite prolific in Wicca. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the ways that you can work with the Green Man in your Wiccan practice. But before I do, hi, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. If you're new to the channel and you want to become a witch or a Wiccan, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. So I'm going to put him down now because he is rather heavy. He normally lives in my garden, hanging on a wall. So he's also a little bit dirty at the moment as well. So the Green Man is been around a long time, particularly in European history, but he also turns up in other cultures around the world under different names. He's often associated with the horned god of Wicca in his vegetation aspect. He can be associated with gods like Cernunnos, who is a Celtic god of animals and the hunt and the wild, when he is in his vegetation aspect, because the Green Man is all about vegetation and the forests, and mostly focusing on plant life rather than the more broader aspect of plants and animals. So you've probably seen the Green Man when you've been in a forest, or you've looked at out of the corner of your eye at a tree and seen a face or an image in the trunk of a tree that is very man-like. So you've probably seen him, and you've probably even felt his eyes on you when you've been in the forest. So he is like the king of the forest. His energy, from looking at it from a Wiccan perspective, is that masculine, active aspect of provision and spreading seed and spreading that life in nature. And he's also got a very strong death and rebirth aspect to him as well, because the leaves fall from the tree, they're absorbed into the earth to nurture the soil, and then again the trunk then takes up the soil, and come spring the tree will start to get new leaves again. So he's got this regenerative aspect to him. If you look at plants, we pick them, we eat them, we scatter them. All of these things happen to him in his natural environment. So he's got a very similar connection to gods like Osiris, who again are death and rebirth gods. So whereas the goddess aspect is constant, the masculine aspect tends to have this dying off and rebirth theme going on, and of course the spreading of the seed aspect, or the spreading of the vine, all of those things. So he's also associated with gods like Dionysus as well, and many other masculine deities in the mythologies around the world that are to do with vegetation. Working with him is working with him in his aspect. So you'll find it's really easy to pick up either a wooden plaque or a ceramic plaque. This one's ceramic, of the Green Man in a garden shop. You can certainly pick them up online. You can get all kinds of Green Man things online. Most common ways that Wiccans work with the Green Man is to actually have him in the garden where the plants are, to bless the garden and to guard the garden and allow the garden to, of course, be a very abundant and fertile place. So you can do a little ritual where you anoint him with your oils, put him somewhere in your garden and ask him to bless and guard your garden. You can also use him to guard and bless your home. So if you put a plaque of him at the front of your home, in the garden in the front of your home, you can have him not just bless the garden, but also to protect the home and the garden at the same time. Now, if you live in an apartment where, of course, you don't have a garden, you can hang him at the front door. If you can't hang him out the front, you could hang him behind the door, so inside your home, and have him protecting your home. Have a pot plant or something nearby so he's got that connection to the green, and work with him as a protective element for your home. So protection, blessing. And the third thing you can work with him is, of course, abundance, because that's what he is all about. He is about the fertile abundance, providing for the land, fertilizing the land. So you want him to be present if you're wanting to bring a lot of abundance, prosperity, money into your life, into your home, into your household. So work with him there too, in which case you would have perhaps a shrine. So you've got his plaque or a statue or something of the Green Man covered in money attracting oils such as basil, cinnamon, patchouli, and then maybe having like a money tree or a crystal grid or something that's set up to help also attract money to you, and just ask him to bless your spell, to bless your grid, to bless your money tree, or whatever it is that you're using. It could be a money bowl or a spell box or something, and ask him to bless and to attract and bring abundance into your home. Traditionally, he's associated with oak leaves, so these often just basically a face with eyes and a nose coming out of a whole lot of leaves. So you've got leaves for the beard, you've got leaves for the hair. Sometimes it'll just be eyes that you'll see through the leaves with some plaques, but this is pretty standard looking plaque that you'd get of the Green Man. Put in your garden or to put in your home to help bless, protect and attract abundance. I also have a mystical witch store. So that's where I sell t-shirts and mugs and tote bags and various different things that you may want to check out, the link to which is in the description field below this video. I started that a couple of months ago simply to bring some more money into my business, and also because it's fun. So do check that out if you're interested in buying anything witchy themed from the Mystical Witch Store. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. Blessed be.